DLCs! DOS! Uno dos! 1, 2! Wow! Oh my gosh! Live from the event just happening. I just came off of Tales of Arise.
Yes.
And I just see a random SQUARE ENIX stream. I mean, what do you think of these outfits? I mean, Clive is... He's looking kind of drippy. He's got like a very inferno-y fun...
I like Torgal's.
Cape.
Jill's... Wait, let me see Jill's.
Jill actually looks great. Snow White.
Yeah, I like Jill's. Clive?
You know, this is a little bit better than when they capitalised before, because obviously appealing to the West. I feel like SQUARE ENIX, they look at what movies are coming out, and they're like, well, Snow White. So they've made Snow White Jill, but do you remember in 15 when they did the Power Ranger outfits?
Oh, that shit was weird.
It was horrible.
That shit was weird.
And it got cancelled because it was plagiarism.
Is that why that happened?
Yeah, then they changed it to the, you know, the droughters looking tree.
Yeah.
Armor. So, but it actually
Torgal
looks
really
nice.
cool.
Yeah, Jill looks pretty refined and eleganto. Joshua's a bit basic.
I don't really like his.
Versus his regular outfit.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna release an outfit, it's gotta be like on par with the old one.
My heart is absolutely kabooming. PC port is in the works. Obviously, I can't get too excited for that. But for PC crew, they can jump aboard the 16 train.
I'm very excited for my brother and people I know that have been working
Yeah,
on it.
El Ginge, he's waiting for the PC port. Oh, I can't type to him.
Were waiting.
I've got to tell him. But it's the 2 DLCs that made my head snap. Was not expecting. So Yoshi P said he knows that fans are looking for more content. And yeah, 2 paid DLCs are in the works.
What are we gonna get?
I mean, for me, Sid Arc, like I said on Twitter when I posted it, Sid Arc almost guaranteed. There's a lot there. You know, Sid encountering Dion down in Breck. It's a huge arc. His whole setup at the Hideaway, meeting Martha. And yeah, Yoshi P said there's a lot with Sid's story, and he personally wants to do it. So, a little Sid one, a little Sidaroo.
I'm gonna force you to try this.
I can't wait. Oh,
Because I need to know what I need to be doing.
Crunchy quinoa.
More water?
A little bit more.
More time?
Yeah, a little bit more.
What? You okay?
I got granules.
Oh no, he's dying.
What else could old Sid Telemon, who, what a legend of a character, right?
Yeah.
I really was not excited for the idea of just a pure Sid DLC, because we kind of, you know when you get a DLC and you know the outcome. You know where it's going. You know where it leads to. That for me, Bree is really hyping for a 16.2.
I'm like worried that because we've got this, that we're not getting 16.2, but then at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could.
We could, in the fall.
If a DLC does really well, then they could be
just like dollar bill.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And this is really cool. If these DLCs, because this is how 15 ended up catapulting up the sales records, these DLCs come anywhere close to the PC port. Oh, I can promise you. The fact that everyone's like questioning whether or not 16 has flopped, doing 3 million sales in its like first week or month or whatever, very close to 3.5 mil that FF7 Remake did. They bring these out together. 16 gone. Skyrocket up, 4 or 5 mil sales for sure. This will be
super smart, like
such a boost.
Doing it around the time of Remake, like once like
that's a good point, isn't it? It'll be close to 7 Remake.
Once the Rebirth dips a little bit, then they'll have something to kind of
So you think this will be post Rebirth?
I think probably.
That does make sense.
Like they said, we're going to get information before the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, generally the brother DLCs, I mean, they weren't coming out until like a year later. The game's already been out a while. Yeah, it probably will be after Rebirth. I mean, it'd be cool with the first DLC. It depends how big these DLCs are. Yoshi P has given us no details, no hints.
We will see.
We will see. And as for the second, so that's the big one. Sid, I think, is guaranteed to be 1. What will 2 be? We've got to remember, guys, how far 15 went. Lost Leviathan.
It's gotta be Leviathan.
It's gotta be Leviathan. Now, in what context? I've done a video on it if you want to check it out.
If it's not then I will be convinced that they will make a 16-2. If it isn't Leviathan, then that will be like my...
Really? So your conviction is that Lost Leviathan isn't just a drop thread? A nothing burger?
I'm hoping
A
that.
cut because they ran out of development time?
Maybe I'm coping.
Nah, we're going to see Leviathan. There's no way they bring out 2 DLCs and in one of them they don't bust out a new dominant. Whether that is Kiel, the medicine girl.
If they don't, then that is the confirmation there's a 16-2.
She's headcanoning herself for 16-2.
It's gonna happen!
Do any of you guys want to see 16-2?
I've seen
Is
people
anyone
say it. It's
with
not just
Bree? Me personally, as long as... I mean, I'll quickly post here. I did 2 videos on Joshua, Lost Leviathan. I had it in my head that 1/16 of Ultima could have survived. Maybe, potentially. And then because of that, there's a fragment of like magic still out in the world. It's not fully done in either Joshua or... I think it'd be cool with Joshua. One of those DLCs being a Joshua DLC. Come on!
You love me some Joshua.
You got to wonder though, what that would do with the combat. Would we be purely Phoenix as Joshua, like extra Phoenixy? Imagine that. I don't know. It is anyone's guess at this point. Let me know in the comment section below, because you've got to wonder, haven't you, that the combat system is currently built around the iconic forms of Clive. Now, if we go purely to Sid, what are we going to get with Ramuh? It's not going to be just like the iconic sorts of Ramuh. That'd be boring. You know what I mean? What, just it's like little judgment bolts.
We need
and
a
shit.
Ramuh fight.
They would have to overhaul a whole new judgment, a whole new Ramuh build for Sid. Maybe we get to... Oh, dude. Imagine getting to play as Ramuh. The Ifrit fights were so good. I really didn't like the Ifrit Risen fights. Yeah, for me it was too much going on the screen.
Versus said something else.
Versus the Ifrit fights, dodging the doom wall,
Yes.
jumping up Titan. That was cool.
Yes.
Imagine
I
us
think
getting
that
Ramuh.
like the iconic fights towards the end fell off a bit, starting with like the Barnabas one, but
Yeah.
all of them before that were great.
We really needed an Ifrit versus Odin fight in there.
It just
They
went
transformed out and everything, and I was so disappointed in the cutscene where they just transformed back.
back. I was like,
Yeah, man. Like,
are you guys tired? It's what it felt like. I felt like they were both like, they both just woke up from a nap and then decided to fight. It's like,
yeah.
what are you guys
The
doing?
energy of it wasn't fully...
No, it's
fully
just
with
they
it.
both seemed very like...
This is so exciting, the possibilities. Basically rounding this out, my guesses are first DLC, Sid with a fully extended Ramuh and playing as Ramuh. The second one will be Joshua. He did get raised by Clive. And in this new world, Dominance, Magics and Barriers are still about. I think it'll be very subtle, because I think Ultima, he hid Zemeckis. He hid the Zemeckis crystal in that basin. That's hidden down there. That would be a Nexus way for 1/16 of Ultima. Or Leviathan. Why is it in the Ultima fight, if Leviathan's a thing, why did Ultima not use any Leviathan power?
Yeah, it's true.
Why?
I'm in the camp that it's going to be a Sid and a Dion one because they're the two most popular characters.
Ooh, Dion
And
one.
that the Joshua and Leviathan stuff is going to be saved for 16.
16 new. You got to think what's going to be the easiest in terms of like voice actors, because I know some people have said they reckon like Josh or something will be teleported back to Zemeckis like thousands of years ago. That's too big an overhaul. Do you know what I mean? Like world build, all new VAs. So it's not going to be anything too organic, but definitely that little hidden airship. What was it called? The dim. The dim closed door that Clive
was the weirdest
teased.
thing,
He
'cause
wanted to go in.
I remember going up to it and Clive was like, oh, this leads somewhere. He said something.
I wish I could go in there or something. Oh, yeah. I just ran out of memory on my phone. So there it is, guys. Mind-boggling. I would not be unhappy with character episodes. I did wonder if they do character episodes. Episode Sid. Episode Dion.
But I'm wondering if they'll avoid that because of 15.
Well, that's the thing. All I've got to say is, if you think about what they did with 15, some of them were pretty like easy, low effort kind of DLCs, especially episode Gladio. Episode Ignis really did kind of reform with the parkouring on buildings. And episode Prompto, we went to, what is it, Zignortus Keep?
That one was a good one.
Yeah,
that was
Immortalis. Square Enix can go grandiose.
They just slowly got better.
They can go grandiose with these episodes, even if they're what were they? $20?
I don't remember. It was way too expensive.
You get a season pass. But I will never forget the hung drop thread of A New Dawn. Final Fantasy 15 A New Dawn. And it's going to overhaul everything. Aranea, Arden, Noctis, Luna Freya returning from the grave. All of them in a party. Something that was going to fundamentally overhaul the ending. And I don't know. Yoshi P in that stream, he said he's been listening and watching a lot of people's streams.
Reactions, yeah.
I've been watching your streams, I've been watching your reactions, taking in your feedback, and that's why we're doing these 2 DLCs. It makes me wonder, because he's definitely heard complaints about the ending.
Oh, he has.
And he's saying,
over
we have heard that you fans want to see more content. I can't help but think if he has done this much like market research and seeing what fans think and feel, that there are just too many people who are dissatisfied with the ending. With it being hung in the air, drop thread, what happened. That's why my money. That right there is why I believe one of those DLCs is going to affect the ending. That's what I think.
Maybe they'll have like a nugget at the end of the second DLC that will kind of like hint towards more, and then give us a second game.
Oh, it's anyone's guess, guys. Anyone's guess. But there it is. Begging. Absolute juice magoose. We're going back to Valencia, baby. Wow!
Going back to Valencia.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Come on, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye! Goodbye! Stop stealing my thing. Okay? It's my thing, okay?
No, I do it better.
Come out!
Koopa.
Fuck you.